This morning, I'm visiting with Dawn Lacko. Dawn, you are the Executive Director for the Brain Injury Alliance of Wyoming, located in Casper. Nice for you to join me.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So we're going to talk a little bit this morning about WyoGives, which is a very exciting time for the state of Wyoming because it's the first time we've embarked on this 24-hour online day of giving. And I know after talking to so many nonprofits throughout the state, especially here in Cheyenne, we are super excited to be a part of it. How are you all feeling in Casper?
Well, it's going to be nice to have something positive happen. It's been a rough few months for everyone, and there's financial uncertainty for nonprofits, and it's just going to be nice to have a day of positivity. I think it's going to benefit all the nonprofits in the state and the donors. Donors benefit because they feel.
So can you tell me a little bit about your organization, especially for those who are not familiar with it? Perhaps what you do, how you serve your community, and perhaps how long you've been around in Casper.
The Brain Injury Alliance of Wyoming has been around since 1990. We will serve people throughout the entire state by the phone, with information and referral services. But the bulk of our services are in Casper. We have a support group for brain injury survivors and their caregivers and loved ones. We do case management services, representative payee services, which is a Social Security program. And then we have prevention activities, which is a big part of it because a brain injury is for life. So we give away helmets to children. We have concussion clipboards for sports coaches to be able to refer to the most current concussion information. And then we have a durable medical equipment loan closet, and that's how most people know us. The loan closet, if you've had a surgery, if you've had an accident or an illness, and you need temporarily a walker, a wheelchair, a shower bench, something along those lines to keep you safe while you rehab, we can lend that out. 30 days, 60 days, sometimes 90 days, we'll lend out equipment so that people don't fall, because falls are the greatest cause of head injury in the elderly and the young. So that's kind of what we do. We provide information and referral. I do the trainings for some of the crisis intervention team training for first responders and law enforcement on brain injury. We like to keep people informed, and we like to keep people safe.
So we have over 100 nonprofits registered for WyoGives. Why did you all decide to participate in it this year?
We haven't done a lot of online giving activities, and so it's kind of nice to join everybody else and learn how to do it together. There's really good, you guys have really good training and education for us, for the nonprofits. And then it also gets the word out about who you are. On a day of giving for the whole state, we can get the word out about, hey, we're here and we're willing to help.
And now more than ever, as we sort of talked about with the COVID-19 crisis, nonprofits throughout our state need dollars more than ever before. So what would you like to say to your donors or even potential new donors on why they should give to the Brain Injury Alliance or just nonprofits in general through WyoGives on July 15th?
I think people should give to something that is close to their heart. I don't know if people realize just about everyone has some sort of a connection to brain injury. If you consider acquired brain injury includes stroke, not just your sports activities, your concussions, your traumatic brain injuries, but veterans, the elderly, the very young, everyone can be affected by brain injuries. So we feel like most people are going to have some sort of a connection to brain injury, especially once they start looking at stroke and things like that. But people should just give to whatever they feel passionate about, and a $10 donation is not too small. When you give, lots of people give small amounts, that adds up, and it helps support nonprofits. The state of Wyoming, it's tricky to be a nonprofit. There's a lot of nonprofits in Wyoming. There's a lot of helpful people. But it's tricky because when the entire state is suffering, donations to nonprofits go down as well. So when the need for the nonprofits is increasing, the state's finances tend to crash all at once because we're so overly dependent on mineral extraction. So funding in the state peaks and troughs heavily. I mean, it just does. It's okay. We're all learning how to live with that and cope with that. But when demands on nonprofits are really high, funding in the state is really low. And so that's when we really would call on individuals to make a donation if they can.
Well, nonprofits are the backbone of our communities. We want to wish you the best of luck July 15th with WyoGives, and we hope to make this an annual event each year. So thank you, Dawn.
Thank you. We really appreciate that you're doing this.